Dit is Papa Alpha 0 Echo Tango Echo voor de Daily Minutes met een nieuwsupdate voor vandaag, 14 februari 2016, Valentijnsdag. Dit is het bulletin van zondag. Today's broadcast will be in English. Today we have some data in 8PSK 1000 at 1500 Hz without any starting codes, so you will have to set up FLDigi for 8PSK 1000 at 1500 Hz yourself. In addition to that, we have a special test in Morse code which should switch automatically in FLDigi. It has Reed-Solomon codes. In between the different speeds we will send 2 R's to make FLDigi accommodate to the new Morse code speed. Let's see whether that works. We also have an 8-second SSTV image in BW8 right at the end. Right now we have some news for you from RSGB and TX Talk and from WIA in Australia.
What goes up must come down. The tiny Australian balloon PS-58, launched December 29, went across the equator and ended up in the Antarctic. Andy Nugent, VK3YT, says the solar-powered Pico balloon sent data at 25 milliwatts on WSPR and JT9 using the 30-metre band. After floating nearly 4 weeks, it crossed the equator going through El Salvador over the Bermuda Triangle, as we said last week, was tracked by US and Canadian stations. Throughout this phase and to the end, reports included those coming in from Pretoria, South Africa. Andy VK3YT says that PS-58 lost altitude south of Heard Island in the Antarctic on the first day of the Lunar New Year. The demise came after 5 weeks, 5 days, 5 hours and 25 minutes in the air, travelling more than 45,300 kilometres and over 4,000 kilometres from home. If you'd like to check out the current wind patterns and play at determining where these balloons of Andy's are likely to end up, then visit the website as shown in today's text edition. Probably the best wind program yet and used by many TV weather channels around this windy planet of ours.
World's first radar site preserved. The historically important Bawdsley facility in eastern England has received a grant for restoration of the transmitter block building in Suffolk that began in 1938 as a secret RAF radar station. The world's first operational radar station is to undergo major construction work in September, with an opening to the public a year later. Displays will tell the story of radar and its significance, estimated to play a vital part in the Battle of Britain in 1940, and it is estimated the technology helped shorten the war by 2 years. The greatly improved accuracy of bombing raids over Europe and detection of aircraft approaching Britain was disguised by a constant rumour that aircrew had better eyesight due to a diet of carrots. G0 KSC designed 40-metre rotating dipole to take the market by storm. Do not adjust your transceivers, this is not a blatant advert. G0 Kilo Sierra Charlie has again broken from tradition and introduced a new 40-metre rotating dipole. The Delta C140 is under 12 metres wide and has an extremely high radiating efficiency, the whole 40-metre band in under 1.5 to 1 without an ATU. The Delta C140 is believed to use a combination of capacity loading and large diameter coils moved out much further either side of the dipole, and this has given the antenna its unique wide bandwidth, high efficiency characteristics. High efficiency means high power ratings too, and 5 kilowatts is not a problem for this amazing antenna. Just Google the Delta C140.
The UK ARIS team achieved a world first at the Royal Masonic School for Girls Rickmansworth on Thursday by receiving live ATV video from the ISS during the contact. Using the ham TV transmitter, which has been recently commissioned on board the ISS, Tim Peake was the first astronaut to utilise this equipment during a two-way schools contact. The next UK school contact will be with Oasis Academy in North Bristol on Friday the 19th of February. The 10-minute window for that one opens at 14:23 UTC. Students there have already completed a build-a-thon thanks to Shirehampton ARC and are now looking forward to the actual contact. After that, the City of Norwich schools have a contact scheduled between the 22nd and 28th of February. The exact dates and times are only notified by NASA about 10 days beforehand, but will be publicised via GB2RS, the RSGB website and social media once available. All school contact transmissions from the ISS can be heard on the usual downlink frequency of 145.800. World Thinking Day will take place on the 20th and 21st of February. This is when members of Girl Guiding use amateur radio to try to contact other members throughout the world as part of the celebrations of their founders' birthdays. For further details and to add your station to the list of participants, go to guides-on-the-air.co.uk. That's guides-on-the-air.co.uk, or you can contact Liz, M0 Alpha Charlie Lima, via M0ACL at guides-on-the-air.co.uk. And if you hear Thinking Day stations on the air, please give them a call. Tuesday the 9th of February saw a new record set for the longest DX on the new 600 metre band. WSPR was used by Phil Dwyer, Victor Kilo 3, Echo Lima Victor, and Lawrence Howell, Kilowatt Lima 7 Lima, the latter operating as Whiskey Echo 2 X-Ray Papa Quebec. The contact from Victoria in Australia to Alaska in the USA is the first ever between VK3 and KL7 on the 472 kHz band. Kilowatt Lima 7 Lima also reported a 136 kHz opening to Japan at the same time. Stuart Mike 0 Sierra Golf Sierra has been granted an NOV to operate a Simplex Fusion C4 FM digital voice gateway, call sign Mike Bravo 6 India Lima Echo. It will be on 431.075 MHz, and the gateway is located in Pudsey, West Yorkshire, and serves the Leeds and Bradford area. Transmission is via a 70cm folded dipole at about 630 feet ASL with a 5-watt output. The system went live on the 6th of February and can be accessed via any C4 FM Fusion-enabled radio. Details of operating times, updates and how to connect can be found at m0sgs.co.uk, m0sgs.co.uk. The latest RSGB band plans have now been finalised. They cover all 29 UK amateur bands from 136 kHz to 250 GHz, including the special 146 MHz band that is only available by notice of variation to full licence holders. The band plans are available on the RSGB website at rsgb.org/band plans. They also appear in the March edition of Radcom, which should start arriving with members on Wednesday this week.
Right after this, we will start with 8 PSK 1000.